lot of boxing, a lot of sparring, all the physical straining, running, lifting weights. That's beautiful. But you need to practice on what you have to do, and you have to box. So you should do as much boxing as possible leading up to the fight.
Who am I? Who am I to the people? I have a kid now, like I said before. Honestly, it's just that fatherhood time. I haven't yet spent much more time with my son as I would want to. And he'll understand that as he gets older. If I can see, how can I change and how can I give my son more knowledge rather than luxury things, then I'm going to do that. And the take back is really just about inspiring others like we always do, and grabbing everything, becoming a 2-time undisputed world champion, breaking history, making more records, doing things that people have yet to see. And I'm just grateful to even be here, honestly.
You're hitting the bag, Greg. I see you hitting it. When you walk, I want you to do like this. Boom, 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 boom. Just keep for boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A combination, boom, like punch, oh, boom, 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 boom.
And of course, hard work pays off. So this is where it shows. And yeah, man, I think that's the hardest part, though, is taking it all in. I think that's the hardest part, taking it all in. Because I want more. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied yet. I need more.
What else more you want? Is more boxing can give you?
I need to put my foot in their neck, Mike.
Oh, you want to hurt people?
I want to hurt them.
That's a good.
You know why? You know what I love about you, Mike? Is that right there. You always wanted your foot on their neck. Yeah. And I love that because it's the best feeling, man. That's what the believe it or not, that's what the people want. Yeah, of course.
People want.
Have you ever gotten that feeling where everything in boxing suddenly looks like a chessboard and everyone around it is making tiny moves to win? Not just the fight, but the narrative. That's exactly the energy right now. The viral clip started showing one thing: Mike Tyson pulling up in Teofimo Lopez's camp, running drills, and even giving Lopez a taste of the old peekaboo fundamental.
I just say to God, I need your help here. Because I'm about to do something that I'm not built to do, and that's quit.
You see the footage. You know what I mean. Iron Mike, coaching reflexes, slip and counter drills, and that unmistakable aura of someone who's been at the very top. This isn't just a cameo. These clips have been shared and reshared across socials, and they paint a clear picture of Tyson lending experience to Lopez's preparation. Now, let's flip the tape. After those sessions came a curveball. Tyson, who's never been subtle when he has an opinion, started talking about Shakur Stevenson. Some of his comments read like a compliment wrapped in a warning. On one hand, he's praised Stevenson's polish and ring IQ. On the other, he's been blunt about what it takes to survive someone like Teofimo at this level. It's that combo, respect plus reality check, that makes his words land like a forearm slap in the social feeds. If you're Stevenson, hearing Mike Tyson say respect, but don't be too confident, is exactly the kind of public pressure that jars you awake. Let's be real. What does it mean when Tyson, the man who literally rewrote how power and intimidation can show up in the ring, takes time to teach a young boxer like Lopez? First, it changes the narrative. It tells everyone Lopez isn't just training hard. He's absorbing old-school craft that's been battle-tested. Second, it creates uncertainty. Tyson's peekaboo is built on compact defense, heavy counters, and brutal timing. That's the nightmare scenario for a fighter who relies on single-shot torque and burst of pressure. In short, Lopez walking out of those sessions is not the same Lopez who walked in.
Do you recognize this energy?
Energy is beautiful, but we need something to match it. We need some.
Can't nobody match this energy, Mike. Come on.
I know, but you're looking at it, and this used to be a space that you lived in.
There's no doubt about it. That's why I'm getting excited with the other opponent.
Mike's just an instigator at this point. He just wants to instigate it. I love it.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing about it, though, is that guys like yourself, legends, I call it, is you guys paved the way. And I appreciate the sport so much. But there was one thing that you had once said. It's like, the way I love the sport, it could hurt you, though, because it could break your heart many times.
Oh, many times.
And that's what it's been doing.
Man.
I love it. I love the sport. But my biggest thing now, my goal is not about yes, the financial funds and all that, absolutely. Get paid, we risk our lives. But the whole thing is about making the fights.
Where does Stevenson sit in all this? If you're the narrative-loving fan, you see a delicious triangle. Stevenson, the slick defensive maestro. Lopez, the confident explosive puncher. And Tyson, the wild card mentor who's quietly beefing up Lopez's tools. Tyson's comments, equal parts praise and caution due to things. They validate Stevenson's skill, and they hint that Lopez might be primed to approach the fight differently than people expect. That's the kind of psychological nudge that matters, because in big fights, momentum often depends on what the fighters believe about each other before the bell. Let's talk specifics. The meat and potatoes of how Tyson's involvement could affect the matchup. Shakur's greatest gifts: distance control, head movement, and an almost surgical approach to turning defense into offense. He's a lot like a watchmaker in the ring, with micro adjustments, timing, and white space exploitation.
The further you pull your hand back, the harder you punch, but it's not. Punching comes with relaxation, real good pinpoint accuracy punching. You can hit a guy with pop and boom.
Is more like a wrecking ball with a map. Explosive, confident, and able to end rounds with one perfect sequence. Tyson's peekaboo isn't about making you prettier. It's about teaching you how to make ugliness incredibly efficient. Compact guard, educated bobbing, and counterweight timing. If Lopez absorbs even a bit of that, he can close the gap while reducing risk. That's a big problem for anyone trying to keep the fight pretty.
3, 2, 1, relax. Yeah, pop up, push through. 3, 1, 2, 3, back flat. 4, yes, sir. Last 3.
Let's get tactical. Imagine Stevenson's ideal plan. Use range, pop the jab, pick angles, and frustrate Lopez until he overcomments. That plan expects Lopez to stumble into mistakes born from impatience. But imagine Lopez now with tighter head movement and sudden compact counters. Suddenly, Stevenson may not get all the space he wants. Tyson's coaching isn't a guarantee. Nobody's saying Lopez will become Sugar Ray overnight, but it could blunt a chunk of Stevenson's free space and force him to open explosive counters or get into scraps he'd rather avoid. That makes Mike's cautionary words more than bravado. They're a reminder that the chess isn't over
Before he knows the in and out about fighting, and it's just that we have to transfer that because he's using his legs and elbows and everything and grabbing. So we kind of, I don't know, did a new foundation and made him more elusive. You know, made him more elusive. He throws his punches with just bad intentions. And I used to believe the consistency.
Zoom out to the human stuff. Tyson saying something cautionary about Stevenson is also a media masterstroke. It fires up the headlines. Iron Mike warns young champion, which in turn fires up fans, analysts, and the fighters themselves. It's not malicious. It's boxing. Veterans lean into younger fighters because it sells fights. And it also pushes the young fighters mentally to be sharper. If Stevenson hears this on social media, he's got two choices. Lean into it, letting it sharpen him, or react emotionally and let it tilt focus. Champions usually use that kind of noise as fuel. They turn it into extra reps, into more focused sparring. And if history has taught us anything, it's that great fighters used out to add detail to their preparation, not the other way around.
So you have to have constant attack. You can't go out there toe-to-toe slugging. You gotta cut him off, chase him.
Cut the ring off.
Yeah.
I think he's got good footwork.
He has good speed too.
He's got great speed. He's got great power.